So I watched over 400 films last year, and I want to highlight some of the patterns that I fell into that I think helped me to do this. There's 5 main things I want to discuss. Now, the first pattern that I implemented last year that really helped me watch over 400 films was not letting perfection be the enemy of good. You will not always be able to watch every movie in the perfect setting. Now, I know there's a lot of controversy around using phones and watching movies on phones or airplanes or anything like that. And I get it. Now, I wouldn't watch Interstellar on my iPhone, right? But I would watch a 1930s screwball comedy, right? If the experience is harmed by watching it on your phone, then obviously don't. I'm not saying that. But there are plenty of films, dialogue heavy, or just random movies that don't require an elite setup. And so don't get caught up in having the perfect experience every time. Don't let that be your barrier to entry, because if you remove that, you will find yourself watching way more films. And this gets to the second pattern, which is be more flexible. Last year, I started watching a movie on my phone while in bed, watched the first half of it, and then fell asleep, and then finished it the next day on my TV. That film ended up being my favorite movie of 2022. So the point is, be flexible. Like, you're not going to miss anything. Greatness will smack you in the face if it's there. I was halfway through Cha Cha Real Smooth and was instantly hooked and in love with it. So trust the process. Be more flexible. You will watch more movies and you won't miss out on anything. But if you feel like you do, that gets to the third pattern, which is rewatching. Right? After I watched Cha Cha Real Smooth in a bit of a haphazard fashion, I ended up rewatching it within that same year because I wanted to experience it again and make sure I didn't miss anything. And I ended up loving it just as much, if not more, the second time. The point is, if you feel like you missed something or want to experience it again or just want to give it another go, you can literally do that anytime you want. And I know I'm stating the obvious here, but I just found myself forgetting this, right? Films are moments frozen in time, not just to be relived once, but many times. So stop thinking that you only have one chance to watch a film. You don't. Relax. You can watch it as many times as you want. If you feel like you've missed it, just stop it. Or if you feel like you want to see it again, watch it again. I mean, just think back. Back in the day, we used to just leave the TV on and catch moments of a film, right? Perfect was never really an option until recently. And I think we just get trapped in the hamster wheel of perfect that we don't ever start anything because we're just so consumed with it being right. Again, don't let perfect be the enemy of good, and don't let perfection prevent you from discovering your next favorite film. The next pattern is don't focus on the number, right? I know I do this a lot on the channel, but that's just because it's fun for me. I'm not seriously counting through the year or anything like that. Like they say, build the good habits and then good things will happen, right? It's not about hitting the number. It's just about watching more. And adding all the habits and patterns I just mentioned help me do that. So don't get consumed with the number unless that does literally help you. Really don't worry about that. Like hitting more numbers will happen naturally. But here's the most important thing. Like here is the most important pattern I implemented in addition to all the ones I previously mentioned. That is setting down my phone. Stopping doom scrolling. I know I mentioned this in previous videos and I talk about this a lot. This is the most important thing. I love Instagram. I love sending stupid memes. I love wasting time on there. I'm not throwing any shade against that, but it's the doom scrolling. It's wasting hours of your time throughout the day. If you add those 10 minutes up throughout the day, that's hours of time, days of time in a month. So when I look back over the year, what I realized I did was every time I would pick up my phone, instead of doom scrolling, I would watch 10 minutes of a movie, 20 minutes of a movie. And again, it's not perfect, but it is so much better than wasting time on mindless content when I could be watching something of substance. So stop doom scrolling. When you catch yourself doom scrolling, you don't have to get back to work. You don't have to do something productive. No, just swap the useless content with good substance. So it became a very easy switch for me because I realized I'm giving myself what I actually want, because I'm not doom scrolling because I'm happy and because it's fun for me. I'm doing it because it's easy and it's convenient. When you catch yourself doom scrolling, stop and give yourself what you actually want.
Every day, once a day, give yourself a present. Don't plan it. Don't wait for it. Just let it happen.
Tell yourself, hey, I'm not stopping this to go do homework. I'm stopping this to do something I actually genuinely want to do and will make me happy. It'll make me, it's enjoyment, but it feels like an accomplishment when you watch a film because you've done something. And so swap those 10, 20 minutes of doom scrolling with 10, 20 minutes of a movie. Stack that up over a week, like you've watched several additional movies. So that has been the biggest cheat code. Now, I don't do that all the time. It really depends on the day and the week. But again, I do it more than I ever have. And it's allowed me to watch so many more movies. So there we go. I know there are plenty more patterns I could probably delve into, but those are the 5 that really helped me watch more movies. Again, the goal is cinematic exposure, seeing more films, watching more directors, understanding what your palette is and what you love. Life will never be perfect, and you'll never be able to watch every movie in your TV room or at the theater. So remember that great cinema transcends all. If you're watching something great, you will know it, and then you can go back another time and enjoy it even more on a rewatch. So take the pressure off, build some good habits, and watch some great movies.